Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do, I've never done this before, but I'm going to do a toolbox tour. One of the subscribers, Branned, B-R-A-N-N-E-D, asked about my ratchet collection, and I said I'll just give a toolbox tour. And so this is it. It's easier to tell you that I have more used, repurposed tools than new. I can tell you that right now. Probably 10% of my tools were new 2 years ago. Everything else is used. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes here, and I've got just as much at work. And anyway, starting off, this is that U.S. General box I reconditioned. And I've got some Craftsman screwdrivers, a whole set here. These were new bought after the fire. The doils were bought new. And of course got Craftsman just used. But everything else in here is used. There's 294 Craftsman sockets here. These were all bought within the last 26 months, 27 months. That are either garage sales, flea market sale, pawn shop buys. I'm pretty sure I have a complete set. I have some more that are not here, but there's 294 that are cleaned here. There's different kinds. There's 3/4 inch, there's 12, there's 6 point, 12 point. I think there's 1 or 2 in here, 8 pointers. Some deep well. That's the hammer I reconditioned right here. I like the old wooden screwdrivers, so I think I made a video on them. I keep them. Got some other oddball. This is a pick that I made. These tools here in this box, I was going to try to make them all Craftsman, but I'm really running out of room. I'm just going to I've got to make another box for my new truck, my towing truck that I got, the Tahoe, and I'm just going to put a lot of this stuff in the box in the truck. I have to have a toolbox in my truck. I can't drive without having tools. Anyways, that was all Craftsman. I got some odd and end Craftsman wrenches in here that need to be fixed, cleaned up. Nothing here, just a couple of pliers that I reconditioned. These are going to go in that toolbox. Oh, okay, this is another collection of my 1/2 inch drive ratchets that I have. Duralast. This is a no-name brand. Can't remember. That's a Stanley. Another Crescent, and then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Craftsman here. This is a Proto. This is a Cow. Oh shoot, I think this is New Britain. Yeah, New Britain. I do keep parts odd just in case I come across any need to be rebuilt. These are all these were bought used. None of these are new. They, a couple of them look really nice just because I cleaned them up and polished them. This Proto right here, I think I made a video on it. I believe this is like a 1970, early 70 model. But all these Craftsmans. But I've got more, but this, I just started put Craftsman in here, and I probably shouldn't have done. I should have put them all together. Nothing in there yet. And then I got a box full of files. I made a video on how to clean files and store them in burlap and oil, and they're in there. Still cleaning some more Craftsman sockets here, and New Britain, a couple of oddballs on that cart. This is my big toolbox. After the fire, somebody gave this toolbox to me. My daughter gave me this for Christmas this year. I still haven't used it. I will, I just haven't got around to using it. This is top drawer, left hand side is just nut drivers, Allen wrenches, torque wrenches, a little bit of everything in this drawer. This is where I keep that. Below that, this is the only set of these. I'm not a big fan of these ratcheting. For one, if you get them and you forget to clean them, or if you get them in water or antifreeze, next thing you know they rust up and they don't. I've got one or two that are rusted and I can't get free. I've got metric on this end. I've got SAE up here. And I don't know why that Craftsman's in here. It's in the wrong spot. This Craftsman flare nut, I must have threw it in there accidentally. But anyways, I've got, they're okay. I just don't use them that often. I wind up using just a regular open end, box end wrenches. I've been rearranging, but this is some deep well socket, impact sockets, Craftsman. I got some 2-inch, half-inch drive extensions, got 6-inch, got 12, I got several of them, got swivel. I don't have a 3/4, I don't know where I got that, but I got it. So everything you're seeing is used except for like this Craftsman piece here, that's brand new, but that was given to me. There's all my chisels, punches, my alignment bars. I got I got 2 snap-on bars. Pretty much everything in here. This 12 piece is new, got it after the fire. That's new. Everything else in here is used. Got some new, I got some leather hole punch pieces, but everything else is chisel punches. Couple files in here, but those files are special. I keep them there. Everything else, like I said, used. There's some more oddball stuff. This is half-inch drive, adapters, extensions. If you guys don't own one of these are handy. These 18-inch ones, man, you gotta have one of them. Anyways, got a couple of big stuff that I picked up in lots and stuff, and I don't need them, but I got them. Swivels, extensions, pretty much a little bit of everything. Oh, that don't even go in there, that goes over here. Let's see, this is all 1/4-inch drive stuff. This is new, and everything else in here is used. I've pretty much bought for pennies on the dollar. I know some of these that I reconditioned them. All these here they were rusty in bad shape. Like I said, I've got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 1/4-inch. I've got my, I don't even know where I got this. I think I got this out of pawn shop. Pretty sure I did, but I don't know what brand it is. I don't believe, if it has a brand, I don't know it. But inch-pound, torque wrench, a lot of adapters. That's my 1/4-inch stuff. Let's see. Here is my 3/8 stuff. This one, Pittsburgh, and this Pittsburgh is new. I bought after the fire. There's a torque wrench right here. Now this is pretty cool. I like this old style. This is a Williams torque wrench, inch-pounds, and I got that flea market, I believe. And now all the rest of these in here are used. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 20, or no, 26, 27, 28. I got 28 ratchets right now. I still got some that need to be cleaned. And I've got, I just made a video on this one, this PNC. There's a Proto, there's a Challenger, Craftsman, another Craftsman. There's a Husky USA, another Craftsman. Not sure the brand on this one. It's Japanese. I think it's Fuller, but I really do like Fuller tools. So this was I don't like this a little switch on here, but I own it. Another Craftsman. I'm not fond of this style either. Super wrench. This S&K Wayne, another S&K Wayne. I got Craftsman there. This Stanley, Pittsburgh here. I actually like this one. I like the handle on it. Composite. I like the push release. I use it quite a bit. It's always dirty. Use this one too quite a bit. I believe it's a Stanley. Yeah, I like the thumb release. This gear wrench right here. I bought that out of a pawn shop. This I like. I like the little stubby. It's a no-name brand. I wish it had a thumb release. I'm partial to the thumb release, but I do like this. I use it. I believe it's another Crescent. What is this? No, it's a Stanley. Sorry. I got several, I think, Stanley. There's another Stanley. Professional Ace. I think it's a Stanley, actually. Breakers. This is my favorite wrench. I love this swivel head. I love the thumb release on this. It's a little longer. You know, when you grab a 3/8, normally it's this length. I like the longer length on the 3/8. And I know you can put more torque on it and you might be able to break the neck, but I'm not that strong. I know I've only known one man in my life that could break this, and he could bench press 505 and rep it 8 times. So yeah, I'm not going to do it. So this is my favorite. I do like this snap-on, this older snap-on. I like the feel of it, but it's short. And it doesn't have a thumb release. So normally if I use this, I stick a socket that I'm not going to change out. And that's another thing. I don't change sockets on my ratchets. Normally if I'm going to do something, I'll put whatever size sockets I'll need on 2 or 3 ratchets and just replace the ratchets instead of exchanging sockets. This snap-on I did a video on. I've tried using it. I don't like the bend. It's something, I understand maybe it's made for spark plug. You got to get used to it, but I don't use it much. Snap-on breaker bar, another snap-on breaker bar. This thing, I like it. I know it's gimmick, kind of a gimmick tool, but I use it. I actually use this thing. It's just a little spinner ratchet, 3/8. If you're not torquing something really tight, like bicycles or a lot of your mower bolts and stuff, seat bolts and things, it works really easy. It works great. All right. What do I got here? Okay, here's my screwdrivers. My picks are back here in this corner, and my homemade picks, same. I keep them all back there. These are Phillips. One torque wrench I got here. That's an impact, hammer impact wrench, and then these are all flat screwdrivers. Number 3s, number 2s, number 1s. I have certain screwdrivers. I remember what I use them for, what I need them for. This is like a finer tip. This is another one I got out of the flea market. I cleaned this up and fixed the end up. But These are screwdrivers that certain ones I like, a certain way to use, certain tips. But I pretty much have a use for every one of these. I know what I'm going to use it for. There's another impact. There's bits in that. Okay. What we got here? Okay, this is one of my pliers drawer, and I pretty much have every plier that I need for any job. From cutters, I have two different style of cutters. I like this one better, the channel lock better. The more I use this, the more I like it than the Klein, because I got a Klein here. And then crimpers, linemen, you name it, iron workers, pliers. I use these. I don't know what it is about the angle on it. I love these angled ones. And also this one. And this is a Klein, and I use this. I go to it all the time. Needle nose, I actually like this one, Crest Alloy, the old style. I like the metal. I just like the feel of this. And then the other one, if I'm really doing some heavy work, I like these Kleins. I'm glad I redid that. I'm glad I saved these and put new handles on them. A lot of these have that dip it stuff. I got a video on that. This is Bell Labs. I do use this one. I like the feel of this one, but now I'm probably going to take off that coating and just leave it bare metal. I like the bare metal feel. Snap on, these long ones. I don't use these very often, but they're handy once in a while. Just a little bit of all pliers here. These are cool. I like these. The Oxwall tool. These feel good, but you're not going to use these very often. There's to throw in maybe in a tool pouch or a toolbox in the back of the truck is pretty good. Let's see what else I got here. I got more different needle nose cutters. I did a video on them. I use these for some reason. I fall back on these Pittsburgh wire cutters. I own two of them here. I got 2 or 3 at work. I use them. I am using this more. I found myself using this Klein one more now that I got it. And then of course snap ring pliers, and I've got some small jeweler's pliers and spring-loaded pliers in the back there. All right, guys, battery died. Sorry, had to go get another battery. Left off, I believe, with these pliers, Oxwall. These are 1946 to 49. Anyways, I've got those pliers. Now I'll just stay with this toolbox. Then I drop down, and these are some of my sockets. I don't know exactly how I got crow feet. The ones that are painted black that you see in here that are black, these were in the fire and rusted, and I salvaged them, except for these Torx. Pretty much the rest of them, these are all used, and you can see some of these are pitted. They're good functional tools. These were in the fire, and I was able to clean them up a little bit. Only complete set that I was able to salvage, this is a proto set. I bought these 41 years ago, and I'm just going to have to break down and clean them up real good. I haven't done that yet. That's a proto set that I bought before I even got married. Anyways, a little bit of everything in here. I got metric, SAE, short, deep. I think this is 1/4" wood, and then I just screwed the. This is a cheap way of doing it. It works for me. There's a lot in here. I've never really counted them. I know I got over 3,000 sockets, and I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a little bit. The only set in here that's new is this torque set right here. That was a gift. Metric and SAE. Allen and then metric. Excuse me. Allen, metric, yeah, and then Torx metric. Everything else is used. I'll tell you if something's new, but I don't believe almost all my tools are secondhand or used. Same thing in here. All these wrenches, these are SAE wrenches. The ones that are black were in the fire. I painted them. And I've got a little bit of everything in here. I've got Snap-on, I've got Mac, I got Plain Jane, Chinese in here, SK Wayne. Majority everything in here though is American made. Super wrench. I probably got over 500 wrenches, and I'll show you that too. But all this is standard. There's my crescent wrenches, or adjustable wrenches, and vice grips. Vice grips that are painted, same thing. They were in a fire. I salvaged them, bought new springs for them. The springs melted, reused them. They all work, good shape. I got these Pittsburgh are new. I believe that's the only two things in here that are new. Yep, that's right, that's it. Everything else is used. I got small crescent. That's a diamond alloy. Williams, super wrench, another Williams. Yeah, this is big old Proto. I don't even know. It says USA manufacturer. Don't know who made it. But, oh, and I do keep springs. These are vice grip springs. I keep them just in case I run across a good pair of vice grips that's missing a spring. I keep them. But that's all my vice grips under there. I got plenty. Okay. There again, these are metric. And I do have a few metric line wrenches. Don't use them very often. The ones that are painted, these are Pittsburgh here, and those were in the fire. These are some Craftsman that were in the fire. Thorson. Like I said, I salvaged them. The ones that were in the fire, repurposed them. I've got different brands. I got a Pittsburgh. I got Craftsman. Looks like I have more Craftsman in here than I thought. Huh. Anyways, nothing new in that. That's all salvage. Same way with these wrenches. All these. I think this one I salvaged out of the fire. I know I did. These three here, these are painted. I got different wrenches. I got pry bars. I got plenty of pipe wrenches. I use pipe wrenches at work, but mostly the small stuff. And then in the bottom, I just keep my saw, a jigsaw, my little brad nailers, battery powered skill saw, I'll think of it here in a second, quarter cable replicating saw. Not much, this kind of collects junk. The refrigerator, always got Mountain Dew in it. This is my other box. I got my long pliers, my hose pliers. The hose pliers are new. And then these are salvaged out of the fire, because I put that dip it stuff on it. Tile cutter, snippets, punch, all this is used. Okay, slip joint pliers, I got a bunch. Made some videos on some of these. These are the ones I really do like, the Wizard brand. I like these. This one is a Champion. I don't like the way they come close together. They pinch your finger. But anyways, Wild. I like Wild brand. I've got a big set. This here is kind of cool. Well, if I can get it out. The heat bent that. I don't know if you can see it, but the heat, this was in the fire. This was my dad's, and it's a diamond alloy. But I saved it. I just left it the way it is. Didn't try to straighten it. That's the biggest pair of slip joints I got. I think that's 24 inch. But I think the only one in here that's new is this Doyle. I bought this after the fire. That's Proto. I think that's the only one I bought. Everything else in here is used. Everything I'm showing you is used. Oh, there's another row of pliers, some battery tools, brake tool. I've got different types of pliers, spring pliers, nips. Some of them are, I got Nippics, I've got, you name it, I've got it. Mostly American made. I've got some bell systems. Let's see, can't even tell what this is, sorry. Can't see it with my glasses on, I take them off. Anyways, that's a Worth. Just a little bit of everything. My drawer full of hammers. I don't use them. I got a claw hammer here, and the only reason I got it is because it's an Irwin. I like my framing hammers. Oh, I do have another claw hammer. I don't use curved claw hammers. I've got another S-twing here, S-twing here. I got an S-twing. I got several S-twing body hammers. I think everything in here except for this one is used. I bought that new after the fire. Let's see what I got over here. Okay, these are my half-inch breaker bars. I've got, you name it, I've got it. Cal. This one's a Thorson. This one here I keep because I can stick it inside a piece of pipe and use it even longer. This one I bought, it was bent. I just keep it around. I got Craftsman. I've got Fleet. I got a S&K. That's a Williams. I don't know, I've got plenty of these. I like my breaker bars. Half-inch breaker bars. There's my scrapers, just oddball knives, scraper knives, putty knives, box blade. There's my speed wrenches. I do like speed wrenches. I know old school, a lot of people don't use them anymore, but I like them. I did a video on this one. I cleaned this up. This is an old Craftsman here. I like it. 3/8 and half-inch drive. I got a couple more I haven't cleaned yet. There's a socket full of, a drawer full of sockets, sorry. And these are all American-made sockets. Every one of these I've collected in the last 2 years, a little over 2 years, and they're cleaned, polished. Thorson to S&K, that big S&K. These are old S&K. When you see them like this, we're talking 65 years, 70 years old, still good shape. I've got a little bit of everything in here. There's a Wizard. I got, these are all American made. Proto. I got some, you name it, every brand I've collected. And this is only part of what I have. But that's, I don't know, there's a couple hundred in there. Toolbox. I've got, oh, I laid my computer down somewhere. I've got a, there's my Viking Charger. I bought that from the pawn shop. I got some measuring tools in here. I have a diagnostic computer. It's missing. I think it's in my other car. I took it to work one day. Anyways, and then down here is just cordless drills, plumbing tools, Another set of gauges, just odd and end stuff. I hope this is coming out in video. I got a oscillator, cutting oscillator, palm sander. Just this is brand new, never opened. I bought that. I bought this 60-piece tap set, but I have more taps. I collect taps and dies as I find them. These are all used. Handles, same way. I pick them up whenever I find them. Taps and dies are expensive. Anyways, just oddball stuff. Guys, just leave a comment if you want to see something. There, all my drills, those tools there that are kind of collected on that shelf, that's for my toolbox I'm gonna put in my truck. But all the drills, the blower, I bought used. I think the only new drill I got was the Craftsman set. Yeah, these were brand new. This is a gift. This is an impact. I don't use this very often, but I have it. Whoops, hang on. All right. But what I was going to show you guys, when I say I have 3,000 sockets, I'm not exaggerating. I got a tote that's all sockets. There's a hammer, a handle hammer, and then another 1/2-inch speed wrench. But all these need to be clean. I know I have well over 3,000 sockets. These are all American made in here, all different brands. And some of these are old school Wizard. I got Proto, I got Snap-on in here, S&K. That's a Williams. Where's that Snap-on? Can't see with stupid glasses on. Sorry, I got to take my glasses off. Yeah, there's S&K. But I've got lots of sockets, wrenches. When you this is what I do with my wrenches. There you go. I got a whole set. I've got up to 2-inch. They're all cleaned. The 2 that are painted, I did that just to see what it would do, because it's some type of just plain steel. But that's all wrenches, all cleaned, and there's probably a couple hundred in there. Everything from metric to SAE, and those are all cleaned up, ready to use. Nothing but wrenches. Open in, box in. I don't think there's a double box in. USA doesn't say what brand. Valve check, 15mm. There's a Craftsman, I believe. Yeah, that's a Craftsman. Someone's modified it. It's tapered it off a little bit. But I've got a lot of New Britain thin wall. This is one of the last New Britain made. I've got a little bit of everything. Proto Los Angeles. I like these real thin wrenches like this. Anyways, and one toolbox left. There's some wrenches up here I've got to clean. There's nothing on the top. This is just my chalk line, some old drill bits. I still use these old brace bits every once in a while. Sometimes you just don't need that power drill. And then this is my drill bits, my little staple guns, staples. There's a X-Acto knife set. That's it. And I still got plenty of tools. I got tools there I need to clean. And then I've got some of this stuff I need to clean. But anyways, Brandon, I hope I didn't go too fast, and I hope I showed everything. I got quite a bit of tools now. This is half. I have 3 toolboxes equal or more than what I have here at work. Yeah, I've got at least this much at work, not including mud tools, texturing tools, steel stud stuff that I use to put up steel stud walls. I do have a lot of plumbing tools, pipe wrenches and things like that at work too that I don't have here. I've got tools there. Clamps, pry bars. I like my pry bars. And then my shop table over there, which I got hammers and just odd and ends over there. Those are the hammers I use pretty regularly that hang over there. That's where I clean my tools. Anyways, I hope you like it. It's, you know, pretty much everything I have is junk, or what a lot of people would consider junk. Most people wouldn't use, you know, old tools like this, or wouldn't have them. I don't mind cleaning them up and using them. Nip-X stuff, the old stuff. You know, I got this like out of the pawn shop, flea market, garage sales. I did make a purchase. I forgot to say that 195 or 194 of these Craftsman sockets I found on Facebook Marketplace for 25 bucks in a bag. There was 4 or 5 non-Craftsman. The rest of them, and he sold them to me for 25 bucks. So there's deals out there. We just got to find them and look for them. Like I said, I pretty much like my tools, but he wanted to see my collection of 3/8 drives, so I just showed everything. Anyways, I'm rambling, guys. Subscribe if you like. If you don't like what you see, tell me why. I'd like to know what the problem is. You know, like I said, I know a lot of my tools aren't new. They're all secondhand, but they work for me. Tools make me money or save me money, and if I can save money buying a tool, I can use it somewhere else. I'm happy with that. So, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, have a good evening.